Hello everybody, welcome back. And in this video we are going to export our character for Unity, and let's see how our character will work in Unity. So this is our character, and the one more thing I have did is that I just joined the head and cap, and these are only one object now. And after joining these, you have to do again, you will select the mesh and this thing, and you will press Control P, and you have to join with automatic weights. So now we have joined this, and now let's see how we will just export this character. So we will go to File, Export, and we can export it as a FBX. And in FBX, first of all, we will just select copy here, and we will click on this icon, okay, to copy the texture of our character. Then we will select armature and mesh, okay, because we don't need camera, lamp, etc. So we only need mesh, and we need armature as well for the rigs. And then that's it. We will just apply the transform as well for Unity, and then we can export it like this. So it's very easy. So we have exported our character for Unity. It's you can actually animate, and you can create idle, fight, or other animations as well in Blender as well. So for adding animations, the process is simple. I will show you that in the another course of character modeling, where we will create a realistic character, and that will be specific to character modeling and animations course. So in this video I will show you only the small things. So for example, if you want to create an animation for your character, you can select the it in pose mode, okay, and then we can select it, and we can just right click, and we can add insert keyframe. So when add a insert keyframe, and you can see that we have different options of adding keyframe, and we can add a keyframe with a location and rotation, okay. And now you can see that our keyframe is added to this section. We will click on this record button, okay, and we can also move this keyframe to the any section here if you want to do so. And let's see, this is the our keyframe, one keyframe. If we go to second part here, and if we select any section, and if we press G, for example, for movement or rotation here, then you can see now our animation is changed to this point, okay. And then again, if we go to another frame, and if we select any other section, and if you press G, and if we move this like maybe this, then this keyframe is a little different with older keyframes. So if we play this, okay, older frames are removed for some reason, I don't know why. So let's add it here, and let's select this, and yeah, you can see why it's for some reason okay, for some reason it's not working. If we play this, you can see that if we move this to the initial frame, and if we play this, you can see that we have added a animation, and you will see that our face is rotating itself a little bit like this, very smoothly, because the keyframe is very big. So we can move this keyframe here, and you can see this is our new animation. Like this, we can add our animations for idle, walk, and other things as well. So it's up to you that how you will do that, and you can do so as per your need if you want to do. But we have another option which we will use is mix some animations, and that are already created animations that we can implement on our character in Unity. Although if you will search Google, you will find some animation, pre-made animation for this rig as well for the Blender, and you can apply that animations as well in Blender. So it's up to you that what approach you want to achieve. So if we select this, and if we press Alt R, Alt G and Alt R, it will be in initial position. And now we will just save it, and we can just close the Blender. Now we are in Unity, and here I have just I will just add our character. So just for testing purpose, so I will just create a folder here, and let's add a name to this character. And in this folder we will just bring our character, which is I think here in Blender projects, and we can just drag drop this character over here. And now you will see that we will have our character here, and I'll just remove this character. I don't know where. Yeah, this one. Let's remove it. Okay, so I will just hide everything, actually the older things which we don't need for this section. We will just test out the we'll just test out our character, and for that purpose I will just select this character. First of all, we will just go to rig, and we will change its rig to humanoid, and we will click on apply. So now we will just go to materials, and we can extract materials to the same folder. We have only one image here. So now materials is already extracted. Sorry, this not material, texture is, we'll just extract the textures because we have a texture on this character. And now you can see that our textures are extracted. We can just bring this character here, but you can see that we don't have any texture here because we have extracted the materials initially, that's why. So we can just apply the textures one by one like this. Okay, and we have the same texture, so we can apply this texture. So now you can see we have our character here, and now we want, you can see that we already have an animator because we have changed the character from generic to humanoid. So we can go to generic, and we can create a animator controller just for testing purpose. And inside this we will just drag drop any animation. So I have Mixamo animations, so we'll just go to Mixamo, and we have some animations here. So let's add this Kaya walking animation like this, and you have to select the animation and you have to bring it loop. Okay, you must select the loop option here. Okay, so it will loop itself. So that's good. And now if we go to back to our scene, and if we select the character, you can see controller is empty. We will just go to our prefabs, characters, and we can just add our character controller here. So now it will work hopefully, and we don't have any camera in the scene. So for testing this out, we will just go to create a camera here. I'll just bring this camera here, and we can rotate this camera to 180 degree, and we will just bring it here maybe. So now let's see how it will look like. So we will just play the game, and you will see that hopefully our character will animate if everything is fine. So you can see we have some other camera as well which is focusing on this section. So let's go to camera. Yeah, we have this camera as well, which is main camera, and which is, I don't know which is, okay, that is, we just hide that camera, and now we will just play the game again, and let's see. And you can see that our character is rate. It's walking throughout the Unity. It don't have any mesh colliders, object colliders. That's why it's look like this. And we can definitely I will just record the video and we will just so that's it. You can see that we have created our character, and now you can see that our character is moving absolutely normal. For example, this one body, maybe you can see the details here for the texture of the body. Similarly for the face, I will just select the face and I will show you that how we can tweak the texture. So here you can see the texture. You can add metallic maps, normal maps, height maps to make it a little bit more realistic if you want to do so. Also we can tweak certain settings, like we can increase the metallicness, okay, and you can see that the color is changed a little bit and we have a better color than before, and you can add much more metallicness as well to the overall character. So it's up to you that what suits you and what you want to do with your character overall materials. So that's it. We have successfully learned how we can create our character in Blender and how we can bring that character to the Unity, and how we can animate that character, rig character and animate. So we have learned everything related to character modeling, although this character is not a realistic one. This is only the stylized low poly character. And in next section, in next course, we'll learn complete character modeling, a realistic character modeling in future. That's it for this section. Goodbye.